Happy Friday! What's happening? Well, it's a lot and a little. But some of the things we're going to talk about tonight. Anybody watching the Tyson fight? Are we going to, who are you going to vote for? Who you want to win, rather? I think it's funny that Mike Tyson is fighting at 58 and the young man is in his 20s, but we'll see what that how that works out, rather. Yeah, we got some things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Miss Kenya. We're going to talk about a little bit of the Tyson fight and why Mike Tyson slapped the monkey out of Jake Paul. We're going to still talk about our dearly beloved America. It's still in the drunk stupor. So let's get it going. So we got the Mike Tyson fight coming up at 8 o'clock. So let's get this going so we can watch the fight on Netflix. I'm going to share my page here. Just give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So that's new and going on. So we're going to start out. We're going to start out with some of the some things about Kenya. We're going to other housewives, and then we'll get into. We're not going to start with Kenya. We're going to start out with politics. Let's get that done and over with, honey, because Trump is getting folks that he wants to get that, to me, are DEI hires, deplorable, egotistical idiots. That's what we're going to call them. And we're going to talk about some of the current affairs that have been going on all week. So what we're going to start out first with Trump. And Trump has decided to get Matt Gaetz. Let me see if I can find it first. But Matt Gaetz, he wants to appoint Matt Gaetz to the Attorney General. And if anybody knows, Matt Gaetz, he was under investigation in the Congress for sex trafficking, having sex with minors, all kind of stuff. And this Attorney General will be probably the first Attorney General to have a mugshot. And here's one. Here's that D.L. Hughley. I'm so old that I can remember when America had presidents and attorney generals who did not have mugshots. And this is Matt Gaetz. This is who Trump is picking to be the top lawyer. I swear we're going to have a banana Republican here, a banana republic from the Republicans, because this makes absolutely no sense. But, it does make sense when we're going to have a lot of people who's corrupt. Yeah, look at this. Look at their mugshots. The audacity. 34 felonies as president. And we have a man with a mugshot. But allegedly, it's not alleged. Matt Gaetz' friend, I don't remember his name because he was actually, I believe, prosecuted and maybe arrested for his involvement with these underage girls and sex trafficking. And this is how Matt Gaetz got into it. So he resigned from the Congress because the report was about to come out. And I guess he's hoping he's going to get confirmed to be the Attorney General. Lord help it, honey. Lord help it. Hopefully these 4 years go by fast because I don't want no parts. No parts, no parts, no parts. Also, Trump decides he's going to tap Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as the Secretary of Health and Human Services. He says helping ensure that everybody will be protected from harmful chemicals, pollutants, pesticide, pharmaceutical products, and food additives. And he's getting this crazy person here to be over like the FDA or something. I don't know. He says, I am thrilled to announce Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as the United States Secretary of Health and Human Services, the HHS. For too long, Americans have been crushed by the industrial food complex and drug companies who have engaged in deceptive and misinformation and disinformation when it comes to public health. The safety and health of all Americans is the most important role of any administration. The HHS will play a big role in ensuring that everybody will be protected from harmful chemicals, pollutants, pesticide, pharmaceutical products, and food additives that have contributed to the overwhelming health crisis in this country. Mr. Kennedy will restore these agencies to traditions of gold standards, scientific research, and beacons of transparency to end the chronic disease and epidemic, and to make America great again. When was America great? Tell me, when was it great? Especially when was it great for my people? I don't know, honey. I am about to be around here, yes, sir, and no, sir, and like that. No, not today, not never. But what I really like when I was scrolling through, and they had some people in Parliament in New Zealand that, honey, I don't know what it was, but I felt every bit of it. And they was calling on the ancestors here. Let's listen to this.
Mr. Speaker, I called it a personal vote.
Sit down. We're in the middle of a vote.
Sit down.
The ayes have it. First, a party vote's been called for.
Mr. Speaker.
A party vote has been called for.
I wish I knew some of our native tongue, honey. I'd be out there doing the same thing. Yes, honey, she was calling on the ancestors to help with this, honey. Oh, the ancestor was coming in. So I had also, let's see here. As we sit back and we think about some of the things and about what's going on in our nation, which is just crazy. But, we're going to have a banana republic. So, but one guy caught my attention, Mr. Keith Boykins, when he talks about no Black person with Trump's rap sheet would be taken seriously. Let's read the caption again. Let's go.
And the truth is that no Black person with Trump's resume or rap sheet would ever be taken seriously as a candidate for president. Yeah. First, when he ran in 2016, no one would have been taken seriously with 6 bankruptcies coming to office and 3 wives and 2 divorces and a whole history of controversy and adulterous affairs. And then when he runs again, after all the 2 impeachments, and now we have the 4 indictments and the 88 criminal charges and hundreds of millions of dollars.
Say, it's only an hour show here.
I know, right? Exactly. No Black person with that record would ever be taken seriously.
Click the link in the bio to get the book.
Something? No, we wouldn't be taken
The
seriously
truth is that no Black.
Never. Any Black, that just lets you know there is truly a double standard when it comes to Black people, any other people other than white, honey. Because ain't nowhere in the world they would have never let something like that go on. So, but then we have, I don't understand, Peter, they overstepping their little boundaries because they coming from a girl Whoopi. Why? They gonna send her a bar of soap after she said the word pig.
Let's talk about the real stuff. Your pocketbook's bad, not because the Bidens did anything, not because the economy is bad. Your grocery bills are what they are is because the folks that own the groceries are pigs.
Yeah, but no one articulated that.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that let's talk about the reasons why gas is high, not because the Bidens didn't try to help, but because the folks who control that decided, I want more money.
and she's speaking nothing but facts. So Peter gonna get mad at her and send her a bar of soap because she used the word pigs. I don't know. But on out of that news. Now we're gonna go on here with some, with the funnies. We're gonna start with Mike Tyson in this interview. Now, this little girl is interviewing Mike Tyson and asking him about what kind of legacy did he want to leave behind. And the legacy he wants to leave behind. And this is the answer he gave her.
Well, in your return to the ring for this fight, you are setting a monumental opportunity for kids my age to see the legend, Mike Tyson, in the ring for the first time. So after such a successful career, what type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Well, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. Legacy doesn't mean nothing. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Someone said that word and everyone grabbed on the word, so now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before, someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? Why do you want somebody to think? You think somebody really wants to think about you? What's the audacity? I think, I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone? Well, my kids, maybe, or grandkids. Who the fuck cares?
And again, thank you so much for sharing that.
Somebody give him a snicker. Oh my God. He was like, straight out of I ain't giving no F's. And why is this kid interviewing me? Most people, when they're being interviewed by kids, they're gonna, try to, be hopeful or whatever. But I don't know why he just said, no, I'm all out of fucks to give. So this little kid's gonna get it. So, but yeah, I also wanted to show where when they talked about, they showed the clip where Mike Tyson has slapped Paul Jake, whatever his name is, that guy. Well, anyways, I was wondering, because, when they first show it, Lord, my house phone is ringing. Who is calling me? Well, anyways, I have run a business in the house, so. But anyways, they, they have a or whatever, but whatever. Let me go here and find. Let's find it here. I'm going to find it here first, and then we'll see the real reason why he did it. Let's see here. Lord have mercy. And this is when you tell me you're old, honey. Trying to figure stuff out. Where to go? Instagram go. Lord. Let's see here. Let's go to the Instagram tab. Okay. And let's see here. Because I had it up. I was just going through a lot of things. And I'm like, oh my goodness. No, he didn't just smack him for no reason. And let's see here. Oh, my Lord. But the main reason why he did slap him, because he came in there mocking, I feel like, acting something racially. He came in like a monkey. Then he walked up. When he got up to him, he stepped on his foot. So, Mike Tyson slapped the monkey stuff out of Jake Paul. And I don't know where I thought I had put that up here. Oh my goodness. Let's see, here we go. So they only show us this short little clip at first. So I was wondering, like, what did he slap her for? So, and I thought that was weird that they did it like that. But we see that. So the fight is tonight in the next 28 minutes. So, I'm not going to take much more of your time. A lot of people probably want to watch it. But he actually had came up there trying to act the fool with him, and Mike Tyson said, I'm not the one to play with like that, homie. Let me see if I can find it in my video files here. Let's see here. No, it's not there. Let's do here. I'm just sharing my screen. Lord have mercy. Here we go. If I can get to it. You see him step on his foot? Oh God, this is. So I wonder who y'all think gonna win tonight. Who y'all think gonna win tonight? I really want Mike Tyson to win. He looks like he's in really good shape to be 58 years old. I really would like him to win. Most people think the other guy's being like a prick, so maybe show the little young man something. And then for our final thing to talk about, well, we're going to get into housewives. And let me share my screen again. So all that talking that Keenan did, and she lied. She act like she didn't do it, and she's going to be vindicated and everything. Now, what is she doing? Seems like to me, she's trying to make sure she get back. The computer just in.
You were not fired, or were you fired?
I was never fired. So there were a lot of headlines that spread across the world. Kenya was fired. She was fired. She was let go. All of those things, and they were not true.
What is true?
What is true is that, where do you want me to start?
Well, are you a part of the show?
I am still under contract, and I am still an employee of the network.
So you still receive checks from the show?
I still do.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Period.
So you're still being paid by Bravo. You've not been fired from the show. I felt that this was a ploy for ratings. I have felt from the beginning, and I have not told you this, because it doesn't make sense. I think if this is a case of revenge porn and there's an investigation, and I hope that there was, why are you still being paid?
So here's the thing. That's another lie. I was never under suspicion for revenge porn. I never, ever, from the network, their mouths exactly, you were never under investigation for revenge porn. That is something someone put on their Instagram along with law to point a finger at me for something that was completely a false narrative.
So why aren't you on the show?
I'm not on the show because we started filming, and this is a pivotal season for Real Housewives, and they had a lot of new girls. And as you said before, I was one of the few that survived. And we were really excited to get the season started. And some of the new girls, as in the past, they come on and they're trying to make a name for themselves, especially when they're not really showing up.
But that's a part of the franchise.
That's a
right?
part of
no
the
one
franchise.
wants to see a boring Housewives episode.
Exactly.
And so some of the things that come on, people are keeping it spicy for a reason.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you go too far, and that's what happened, we were having a filming and things took like a really dark turn. And toward me, there was a young lady who was new and she just was poking the bear. And everybody knows, the saying that I made up, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Right.
And that means simply, I mind my business. And I don't start anything, I respond. So
you were not fired, or were you fired?
I was never fired. I was never fired. So there were a lot of headlines.
So that was one. But honey, the excuse she used, let's go down here and find what the excuse she used, talking about her daughter.
Listen, in hindsight is always 50-50. If I could do it all over again, I believe the photos were very distasteful and I elevated the situation. I've elevated situations before,
So
and I've taken full accountability for the things that I've done. I am sorry for what I've done. I didn't have to take it that far. But when I felt threatened, I've never had a child and be in a situation like this before. So that's why I escalated it to the point where I was protecting not only myself, but my child. Listen, in hindsight is always 50-50.
Now, come on now. Come on. How was she protecting her child? What in all these years and all, I am a Kenya critic for real because I didn't like her when she came on the show. She just, the theatrics was a little bit too much for me, but Kenya, I feel like is lying here. Because why what did she need to be protecting her daughter from? What was this young lady going to do to her daughter? No, Kenya wanted to be a mean girl. And I don't know if she got suspended or whatever, because I didn't watch the whole interview. But I know good and doggone well Brooklyn was not in any danger at all. From what? We haven't heard the rest of the story, but I'm pretty sure, because like the other girl would have been in trouble. I think she felt like being mean, and she took away too far. And the housewives, honey, let's go on over here and see what Miss Candy is doing, honey. Because Candy was like, I got it going on. And Miss Candy here, she's part of, she's been doing everything. And she said, guess who's in Oprah's favorite things of 2024? Candy Coated Cosmetics. Congratulations, Candy. Yes, she be doing the thing. She is really doing big things. I always thought that Candy was, how can I say, she had way more to lose than the other women on the show, and that she had outgrown the show. She had too many opportunities, and she wanted to get her EGOT. She needed to get off that show. And we see her right now. She is really blowing up, and she's doing all kinds of things. And I hope that's the track that everyone else is on, but Miss Candy is doing it. So congratulations on being a part of Oprah's favorite things. Let's see here if we can see her cosmetics. I don't know. That was. I think it's just is it just a picture? I don't know, because you were able to see it more. Okay, yeah. So she's showing the brushes and stuff. I said, Candy done got herself snatched, honey. So those are nice brushes, because, honey, I am a makeup girl. I got a whole makeup room upstairs. One day I'm going to get on here and have my makeup on. Her lipsticks. Okay, Miss Candy. All right. Yes. Those look like nice brushes. Okay. So congratulations. She's doing big things, honey. She's got big things going on there. So it is let's see if we got one more time. One more thing to talk about here. I did want to talk about Ray J. But before we talk about Ray J, let's talk about Kim Kardashian. Feeling sorry for herself, honey. Saying she is basically a single mama raising her kids by herself. Kanye ain't helping. What's Kanye there doing, honey? Why he ain't over there helping with the children? I don't know. Kim Kardashian said she is basically a single mother following the divorce from Kanye West. No matter what kind of help I have, I am basically raising 4 kids by myself. So this is what the Neighborhood Talk says. It says, Kim Kardashian recently went on What in the Winkler podcast with Zoe Winkler and opened up about being a parent of 4 children following her divorce. Kim and Kanye finalized their divorce. I got the wrong there though, but finalized their divorce in November of 2022. Although Kim receives $200,000 a month, call me a river, for child support, and shares joint legal and physical custody of their 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. She still feels as if she is raising the kids alone. In the podcast, Kim stated that although she has a great support system and lots of resources, sometimes in the middle of the night, when all of her kids are in bed kicking, or when all the kids are in her bed, in her bed and kicking her, I just think that no matter what kind of help I have, I'm basically raising 4 kids by myself. Kim added that she doesn't discuss this much, but I feel like there's always a lot of judgment or people always will jump to the but you have resources to have nannies and to have help. She expressed her life is oftentimes filled with chaos and admits that morning carpools make her feel like she's a race car driver navigating pit stops. Kim claims she frequently feels alone, even though she knows she has a great people around her. Well, I had a lady once say to me when I used to do construction, and she was, of the other persuasion, told me black men don't take care of their kids. So is this what she mean? I don't know. But Kim, Kanye do better. But Kim, honey, I don't know. You could have kept that one to yourself, but oh well. Happy Friday, y'all. And just the time is getting near. We got Ray J over there was acting the fool with the pastor. I'm like, what in the world got a hold to Ray J? And why are you over here arguing with the pastor, talking about you gonna slap him out of the pulpit or take him out of the pulpit or whatever? Because of something you said. It's ridiculous.
They just found a batch of new ballots.
Oh, no, this is not it. But something you said, which is ridiculous. So my understanding why he feels that way. Honey, I stopped sharing, but where am I at, girl? Oh, Lord. He ends up going on somebody's interview, and he starts telling all these different stories about the things he knows and how people are paying off some of the women or whomever, not women, could be men, whoever, to stop and catch or whatever he called it. But Ray J, I think you should have thought long and hard before you came after the pastor. But it was so nice that Pastor Jamal, Brian, he handled it graciously, and he gave a nice statement, basically stating how much he cares for Ray J. And they had already discussed about the things that he said or misspoke or whatever, that they was going to edit it out. So they was going to edit it out, but if he said anything else, that mic was going to get aired. So who knows? But long story short, Ray J, he apologized. I guess he probably, maybe his mama must have got on the phone and said, he can't be out here threatening no pastor, threatening a slap. I don't know. Did he say slap? Or did he say, I don't know, but he said something about getting them up out of that pool pit or something like to that effect. I don't know. We got the craziest things going on now. We got a fight that's about to come on about the next 13 minutes, a 58-year-old and a 20-something-year-old. Hope the 58-year-old wins. We have America still in the drunken stupor because we have our president-elect in his cabinet of people that he's nominating. Cabinet, I seen somebody say, it's not a cabinet, it's the junk drawer. And that's what it about looks like. We have Kenya Moore had time to reflect because she said hindsight was 50-50. Not 2020, but 50-50. I ain't never heard anybody say that, but maybe she really can see clear. I don't know. Is it better? 2020, I know it's perfect. So I don't know what 50-50 is supposed to be, but your 50-50 seems like you putting, what they say, 10 on 20 or 20 on 10, however they say it. Because when you got there almost crying about your daughter, protecting her and all that, that had nothing to do with nothing. Kenya's a mean girl on the show. I don't know how she is in real life, but on this show, she wanted to be the villain. And that's the part she plays. And if they still paying her, Kenya, what's the problem? If they're paying you, what's the problem? But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live so I can get in there and watch my Netflix and see. Hopefully Mike Tyson beat this man down. Hopefully it's done in a round. Because we know if he go down in a round, we know Mike Tyson done won. If it goes longer, I don't know. Because you know, old folks like me, anyways, you got to get it in quick. So I'm hoping he do one in the throat, in the stomach, in the gut, and down he go. I'm one of these people who used to like watching Rocky 3. I like seeing Rocky and Clubber Lane, Mr. T fight. So hopefully this fight is exciting and gives us something to talk about. But I sure hope the fool is down and the wise old man wins. So good night. And hopefully I've been uploaded the Potomac and Potomac and Love and Marriage Huntsville this evening. I'll try to get those done. But you guys have a great Friday. Enjoy yourself and have a blessed weekend. Good night. Oh, I end it. Come on, end it. And okay, honey, okay. I'm like Dr. Heavenly. Can I do the thing?